Good morning. What's up, everybody? Right now it's 11:04, and I'm going to have Jennifer Fuller from Bay Area Houston Food Lovers on the show, and she has decided that today there are going to be 5 winners. There are going to be 5 Bay Area Houston Food Lover cards that are given away. All you have to do is during the live stream, during this show, is say, I need that card. I need the card. I need the Bay Area Houston Food Lovers card. Just say that in the comments right now on this live stream, and you'll have the opportunity to win. If you have not heard of the Bay Area Houston Food Lovers card, it is really cool. What it allows you to do is get discounts at all of these local restaurants. There's a ton of restaurants on there. There's also some places that are not even restaurants, but they are still offering a discount, offering that service to you at a discounted rate. Some of them are like 15% off, 20% off. So make sure that you say, I need a card. I need the card. Give me the Bay Area Houston Food Lovers card. She ran a test of it last year for the last 3 or 4 months of the year. We'll be able to get some details on that. And this year, it's for the entire year. So make sure that you go ahead and share this stream out. I'm going to get Jennifer introduced, and I'm going to first say what's up to our FM audience, and then I'll bring her in. So hang on a sec. Good morning. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. My name is Gardy. It's 11:06 on a Monday. Yesterday was Easter, and I have a treat in store for everybody where we are going to be giving away 5 Bay Area Houston Food Lovers card to some random people who just say, I need a card. I need the Bay Area Houston Food Lovers card. Demand it. Get yourself one. I have Jennifer Fuller coming live from her house in Leak City. What's up, Jennifer? How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to figure out how to share this to...
Share it to the group?
There it goes. I think I just did it.
Awesome. I'm going to go check myself.
Check, please.
So if somebody has not heard of Bay Area Houston Food Lovers, can you share to them, what is Bay Area Houston Food Lovers?
It's a group on Facebook that talks about food and restaurants, and it's a community and just a way to interact with locals and talk about things that we love involving food.
Yes. And what's the benefit of having the card? What do you get whenever you have one of these Bay Area Houston Food Lover cards?
So the card started in August because people didn't want to go in and ask for the discounts that some of these restaurants were telling me to give them. So, for example, Delicious Latinas would say to have the member go in and ask for churros, like a free order of churros, just show that they're in the group. The owners would tell me that nobody's coming in and asking for the discount, so we came up with the card idea. That way people can just go in and show the card and they don't have to ask for anything. It's automatic. So there's about 70 restaurants now or close to it. El Tiempo was the most recent one added. So you just take your card in and you get some kind of a discount, whether it's 15% off or 10% off or whatever the restaurant wants to give. And it's just a way to connect with the group and community.
Yeah. That's awesome. And it really supports a lot of these local restaurants, during this time. And you can still get a discount. I know a lot of them are still honoring, as far as I know, all of them are still honoring everything on that card, which is amazing. And so it's almost like a list. Like I don't want to I can go down this list and eat at all these different places and just support all these local places.
Right. Well, actually, just to clear that up, some restaurants are not honoring the card right now, and I don't blame them. Some are, like El Tiempo is offering 10% off, as long as it's not on a special. But places like Red River, they're not doing it right now. Like I said, which is totally up to the restaurant if they want to or not. But a lot of places are. I know the Chopping Block, they offer 10% off of your order of $100 or more. So it's very easy to spend $100 or more at one of the specialty meat shops. So,
yes.
So some places are and some aren't. But eventually they all will again. Hopefully soon. I'm
learning a lot about myself during this time in quarantine. One of those things is I need a deep freezer. I'm a fool and I don't have one. I have this tiny freezer in my refrigerator and it's not big enough. I need a giant freezer.
Totally. I think a lot of people are learning a lot about themselves during this thing. But I told my husband we need a deep freezer too. We have
Yeah.
2 refrigerators and it's still not big enough for our freezer.
Yeah, because you can go to a place like the chopping block and get all of this, amazing meat that you have to cook, before it goes bad. But there's only so much room in the fridge.
Right. And yesterday we ordered the enchilada casserole from Red River Cantina, and that thing was gigantic. Ooh. And so I don't have enough room in my freezer to freeze all these portions of this casserole that I'm going to have to freeze, because I mean, it was a lot of food. So even for leftovers, I don't have enough. So
did you see our gift card giveaway video with Red River Cantina?
I did. Tell me how it is. How's it go again?
So all you have to do is like, share, and comment on the video. It's a video on KHEA Radio's Facebook, and they gave us like 8 gift cards. And the really cool thing about this is the gift cards were originally supposed to be for our community baby shower, which we did it for the first year last year. This was going to be the second time we did it, where all of the expecting mothers were going to be able to come and get, diapers and just stuff that you need as a mom. But due to everything going on, it got postponed. We're still going to do it later this year whenever we're able to. And they had given them because we were just going to give them away to moms. And
that's cool.
And so then I talked to Jimmy with Red River, and and I said, hey, we can either keep these, or would you be open to us doing like just giving them away to the community? There's a lot of people who would love it. And he said, yeah, that's fine. I'll give you more. I'll give you more down the road for the community baby shower. So I was like, that's awesome. Thank you, sir. And so we're doing that giveaway now.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. It's exciting to see all the stuff that's going to happen that hasn't happened because of all of this. That's going to kind of pick back up. And I know I want to do an event for the group. I don't know where yet, obviously, but it is going to involve, I think it's going to be something like Hugs and Grub or something, because I miss hugging people and seeing people and meeting members, and it's going to revolve around food. So I don't know. As soon as we have some more clear dates ahead of us, I'd like to get that event going and hopefully get a lot of members out and about again.
That'd be
whenever
fun.
It's safe.
Of course. Yeah. Whenever everything is lifted and we're allowed to go out, I can only imagine all the events. Everyone's going to try and pick that first day. Like all the nonprofits, all the restaurants, all of the meetups. It's all going to be on one day. Just everything. So much to do.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I don't know what's going to happen by Cinco de Mayo. So we might have to do some kind of virtual Cinco de Mayo celebration in the group or something.
There could be a Zoom hangout, like everybody from their home. Yeah. All like 100 plus people that are watching just like on Facebook right now, they could also watch on Zoom and have the chance to talk to each other and just see one another's faces.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool.
Yeah. So, last night you said you had the that casserole pack or the enchiladas from Red River.
Right.
And that was really good, huh?
Yes, it was very good.
Were you able to do anything else special for Easter, or was it kind of just like hang out? Another day in paradise?
I mean, we did the same, Easter baskets and Easter egg hunt. I suck at being the Easter bunny. I mean, but the kids had fun and they searched for their little eggs and the golden eggs and all of that. My oldest son is 10 and my other one, he's almost 9. So I think it might be time to let him in on the secret. I don't know, but everybody had fun. So it was my granddaughter's birthday was Friday. My 11-year anniversary was Saturday, and Easter was Sunday. So it's been a kind of a busy last 3 days. Although my anniversary, my husband's out of town, so it wasn't really busy. But it just seems like it's been a busy 3 days. So.
I saw some of the pictures that you shared. Can you share how did y'all meet?
We met online on a dating website called Plenty of Fish. I was single for a while, just dated, and one holiday season, it just kind of clicked in my head, like maybe I do want to get married again, because I had always been like, it's not for me to do that again. But I made the decision that I wanted to get married again, and a girlfriend of mine told me to get on Plenty of Fish, and I thought, what the heck. So I was on for only 3 months. I couldn't really hang, but I did meet him right before I was about to you know, get off of the site. And he lived in the Woodlands, and I lived in Clear Lake. Anyway, we had a connection immediately. And lucky for, see, if it wasn't for Plenty of Fish, there would never be Bay Area Houston Food Lovers, because I didn't start the group until I joined a group in the Woodlands area foodies, and the other food group in the Woodlands. So those groups are what got me to start this group, because when we moved back here, there wasn't a food group, and I didn't know what I was going to do.
Yeah. So in a way, your husband, he's to thank for Bay Area Houston Food Lovers. He's the reason it all started, due to having you move up to the Woodlands.
Right. I guess you could look at it that way.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah.
So,
I know. I'm sure he loves to take credit for that.
How soon? But I love the content that he posts. He posts some really good content in there, and I appreciate it.
I don't like his memes, and he knows that, and everyone knows that. I'm not a fan of those silly memes, but he definitely has that man sense of humor.
I like
that guy kind of humor stuff. So
yeah. Whenever y'all first went on y'all's date, like how soon before you knew that y'all were meant to be together, that he was the one?
I had my mom scheduled to call me to save me from the date if it wasn't going well. And within 15 minutes, I called her and told her, don't worry about it. Everything's good. And we had a really good first date. I knew right away, I'm an overthinker, and he's not at all. So we're a good match. I mean, he went around with me on our first date to everywhere I took him in our area. He didn't ask a trillion questions like I would have, like, what is this place and how many people are there and what's going on and what kind of music. I mean, he's just very go with the flow. Great conversation, makes me laugh, and we just had a good connection right from the get-go.
Yeah.
So
is he considered a foodie as well?
Well, he wasn't until he met me. And that's what he says. Now he makes cheesecakes, and he's very much a foodie now. And he looks back at some of the restaurants that he thought were very good. And he will say things like, I can't believe, I thought that was really good barbecue. These are places in the Woodlands I'm referring to in the beginning. So we both learned a lot about food, actually joining the other food groups in the Woodlands. So it's kind of cool to see that there are other places besides Olive Garden, and no offense to Olive Garden, but I mean, when you eat Olive Garden and then you eat a place like Frenchie's or Pomodoro's or Grazia, it's just a huge difference, and not just the food, but just the whole experience. So
yeah. But when you're here, your family.
Yeah.
They need a good slogan like Olive Garden. That's all it is. And marketing,
yeah.
Which joining the Bay Area Houston Food Lovers card has been a good marketing tool for a lot of local restaurants to kind of get their name out, and they can work and handle on the recipes and just keeping the quality the same where it is. So
right.
Fun stuff.
Right.
Fun stuff. So what have you been hearing from members of Bay Area Houston Food Lovers? Are people like getting tired of cooking? Like what's the vibe in there? Have you noticed anything?
It's mixed. It's very mixed. Some people are really enjoying cooking and experimenting with different methods of cooking and things like that. And others are running out of food and running out of ideas and just looking to get out again. I think the most common missed restaurant are the Mexican restaurants. People are dying to get out and have Tex-Mex inside the restaurant, and enjoy the whole experience. This whole thing has just made everybody appreciate a lot more. Like even my fingernails, I got my nails done, like a day before we went into quarantine or
smart
social distancing, and the women in my beauty group were just realizing we took a lot of things for granted,
yeah.
the nail salons and the haircuts and everything else you could just go out and get on a whim. Even men are like having
I'm
other
having
people cut their hair, you know.
Yeah, haircut withdrawals. And I shared an article on KHEA radio like 3 days ago where it said there's phases. You know, phase one was toilet paper. All the toilet paper was gone. You know, then the like the hand sanitizer, and then it was masks, and then it was board games, and now we're on like hair dye, boxed hair dye from the stores, and like clippers. And so that's
Yeah.
what they can't keep on the shelves at stores now.
Right.
People
Right.
need a
I
haircut.
almost bought an elliptical. I mean, not that I'm like big into working out. I saw something really funny posted today. And it said 87% of gym members don't know that they're closed.
Oh my God.
And that would be me. That would be me. But it's like when you can't go, then all of a sudden it becomes, you know, something you want to do and you can't do. You know?
Yeah,
But,
it's like the parks being closed. Do you see the parks? I mean, it's like I hadn't gone to the park in forever, but I could. I would want to go to the park now.
right,
all times.
right.
Yeah,
I saw that.
yeah. So it's an interesting time, and one of the things that we can do is just help support one another, whether that's your neighbor or your local restaurant or just checking on people.
For sure.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of restaurants I'm sure that have reached out to you or posted in the group. Is there anybody that you've heard from recently who's, and I'm sure there are a lot that are potentially struggling, or what do they need? They just need people to order?
You know, they're struggling. I know some are, even though I haven't heard from them, just because I know they kind of were before all this happened.
Yeah.
But the best thing you can do is just order from them or buy gift cards. Really, right now, I'm hoping that those little government packages they're doing for the restaurant owners will come through quickly and help bail out a bunch of these places that are, you know, they can't even pay their rent for, you know, the month of April.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, it's an interesting time, and I saw some people were saying that if they were getting like the stimulus check, that some of it shows pending in their accounts, and so if people, you know, a lot of that is, hey, pay your bills and everything, but even take some of that and put it back into the economy. You know, get a meal for your family at a local restaurant. Why not?
Right. And that's the thing is, you know, everybody's suffering, not just the restaurant business. So if you have the, you know, the card, you know, it will help you be able to support these local businesses, you know, that are accepting it. And also, you know, it's kind of a win-win for everybody. You know, you're still able to help. You still get to enjoy food that you don't have to cook yourself. And the restaurants get a little bit of, you know, income off of that. So.
Mm-hmm. And we talked about this last Monday, but I know there are some things that you were doing to directly put, you know, whether you were teaming up with other places or doing it yourself with the Food Lovers group to directly help get money into people who are out of work, you know, servers and stuff, like get that into their hands. Can we talk about that again?
Right. So the t-shirt thing has ended. So that's over, and the GoFundMe has stalled. I haven't really heavily promoted it because I've heard of all the government things going on right now. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. It is still going on, but the big one that I really want to promote right now, and I plan to, is the money for the gift card drive for the communities and schools for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
They still need groceries for the entire summer, so there could be no amount that, you know, would be enough for how many kids and families need the help over the summer. So that's going to be my priority fundraiser. And I'll just kind of close out everything else that I've got going on right now and just focus on that one.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I see a lot of people that are commenting. If you're watching on Facebook and you haven't said I need a card yet, you need to say it because you'll have an opportunity to win a Bay Area Houston Food Lovers card. Now, there's going to be 5 winners, right? If somebody is not one of the winners, can they still get a card, and how do they do that?
Yes. So my moderators are picking the winners because I know too many people and I don't want anybody to be mad at me. So Matt and Scott and Rob, they're all going to pick 5 winners.
Yes.
But and if you don't have a card and you want a card, you can still purchase a card at Bay Area Houston foodlovers.com. Super long, but very easy to remember. It's the name of the group. And there's a shop on there where you can purchase a card, and I'll get it out to you within the next couple of days.
What kind of grueling process do you put these moderators through? Because it's a big deal to be a moderator of, there's like 20-something thousand people in this group to keep it civil. Do they have to jump through hoops or prove their foodiness?
Well, two of my moderators, Scott and Matt, have been in the group since the first week, probably. And those two know me very well. They know what I want and what I like. And I mean, they can run the group without me, really, just because it's almost 5 years old, the group. So they've known me for 5 years. We have our own chat in the group, where we discuss certain things, or I like to see screenshots and things like that. I'm kind of a tiny bit of a control freak, but they know me. And Rob is the newest moderator, and I tease him all the time about his learning curve because he's, but they're all very helpful. And then 3 is all I need. I mean, these guys take care of everything. I don't, it's plenty for, because they do such a good job. I don't need 10 moderators to do anything.
Yes.
They're on top of it for sure.
Rob just commented and said, I'm still going through the gauntlet. He's still being put through the fire in the test.
Ask him if I'm nice to him. I'm very nice. Nice.
Rob is, and I know Rob, and he's probably one of the foodiest people that I know, because he would give like these good reviews. And if I would go to a restaurant, he would ask, like, almost put me through the ringer, the quiz. Like, what'd you think about this? What'd you think about that?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's, it's legit and stuff. And he's definitely in the know. He's a good moderator. Definitely a good moderator.
Yeah. He was catching a lot of stuff and messaging me, I think. And so that's when I finally just asked if he wanted to be a moderator. So, yeah, they're good. I have a good crew there for sure.
Yeah. And here's Matthew Fire said he's a rookie still.
Oh, no, he's not. Not at all. Him and Scott Elliott are awesome.
He was talking about Rob being a rookie still.
He is.
Yeah, the Rob is the rookie. That's what Matt was saying.
Yeah.
All right. So right now,
I give him some crap from time to time.
Yeah. But. So it's 11:27 right now. This is KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. My name's Gardy. I'm talking to Jennifer Fuller with Bay Area Houston Food Lovers. If you're not a member, you should go join that group. It's going to be probably something that takes over your life. And there's probably a lot of people that have felt that way, where, you join a group, it's just a little Facebook group, and then every time you go out to eat or you make a sandwich, anything, the picture has to go on the group. The picture has to go on the group. So, Bay Area Houston Food Lovers is a really cool group that is in, on Facebook. Jennifer, did I lose you? Are you still there? I think I lost Jennifer. I'm going to take a break on the FM, and we're going to keep it going here on Facebook. This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. Would you look at that? Here, I'm going to switch this camera, and I'm going to let you guys kind of see what I'm doing as I try and get Jennifer back on the stream. Hang on. That was a letdown. I just messaged her. She's gone. Oh, she just said, I'm sorry. All right, Facebook. Hey, I don't know how, Jennifer, if you come back, I don't know how that works, but it should still be the same code, and it should still be the same password as I am in this. I'm in it alone right now. And people are probably wondering, what in the world is this guy doing? Hey, are you back? I just heard you join. Hang on. Are you there? This is the worst. This is why I need help. I need help in here. It's okay. I see you as a pending. Hang on. It may not let me without quitting, because let me just give you a little bit of insight. What we do is we do a screen sharing, and I have to quit Zoom altogether to get it back to the other screen, and it may not work. But hey, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Go support and join Bay Area Houston food lovers. Make sure that you are supporting local business in this time. And Jennifer is going to be giving away graciously 5 Bay Area Houston food lover cards. So make sure that you say, I need a card. If you want a card, say, I need a card. It has to be on this live stream right now, and then you'll have the opportunity to get a card. Hey, but y'all be blessed. Still share this out. Let me know what you got going on in the comments. I always go back and read all these things. So y'all have a good day.